All right, first things first, no bangs. No bangs, no bangs, no bangs, no bangs, no bangs. Second, this is a thin-haired example of a bun.
Hi, baby, I'm back.
All right. Thicker brush is easier for all hair. All hair. And with thin hair, you're gonna need a lot of hairspray because they got lots of wispies. Oh, no, B, can I have this, please? Thank you. Why don't you go read a book?
Do you want to go downstairs and look at the
All right.
pictures?
And also, actually, in the very beginning, I would just spray it down. A little spray in the very beginning. Don't do too much because you don't want to mat it completely closed yet. And I'm sorry, but this is going to be a pain to get out the next day. Just think lots of conditioner and lots of water. And maybe 2 baths. All right, finding the left part. Right about there. Doesn't have to be perfect. That looks pretty good. We'll call it good. And then comb back at an angle. And comb back at an angle. All right, finding your earlobes, coming straight back from your earlobes. And comb it into your hand. It's gonna be easier. Remember that if you have a colored tie, it cannot go on the outside. It can only go on the first one. So make a ponytail. Something that I didn't do with Haley that I'm gonna do with Ellie this time is just to make sure that it's not crooked. All right, that's pretty straight. So don't worry about the bumps. We can fix those with our toothbrush. You might, if you have the thinner hair, you might want a little bit of a thicker toothbrush. It's gonna be easier to get all those wispies. I'm gonna do this just first now. It doesn't really matter when you do it, but sometimes it's easier to do it in the very beginning. That way, if you do mess up, you're not all the way through the bun and get almost in tears.
What is happening downstairs?
Who knows? Sounds like they're dancing. Okay. And then don't forget head down. Don't forget the bottoms. All the wispies on the bottom. Go straight up. Also, it's kind of nice because then you can comb all the wispies back into the ponytail, or you can cover it up with the bun. So, toothbrush these little bumps into your ponytail. Makes it a little easier. Is this making sense? Okay. So if this happens and you're tired of putting it in a ponytail, just do the toothbrush again and then you can do a pin and call it good, and don't freak out. Like that, problem solved. Same thing on the other side. If you're tired of trying to get that perfect ponytail, just slide it in, pull it in, and then slide up a pin, problem solved. That one didn't go in quite as good. There we go. All right, so, like I said before, you can do 2 ways with the thinner hair. If you do the twisty way and you go around, Riley, I need you to wait, honey. I need you to wait. if you do the twist away, you go around and your kiddo's hair is so thin that when you do this, there's like nothing there. You can also do what Miss Rachel does sometimes, which is don't twist all of the hair and just twist it around. Twist all the hair around like this. It kind of starts off messy, but then it builds a bun just a little bit better. And even though it looks a little messy, the hairnet will kind of pull it all together. So that's worst case scenario. That's the last thing that we want. So the easier way to do it, especially for this thin hair, sorry, I kind of tangled your hair a little bit, is to do the twisty. So twisty, 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 twisting left, taking it up and around to the left side. Twisty, twisty, twisty. Up and around to the left side. Down, up and around to the left side. And you take that end right here. Also, for bobby pins, it's easier if your kid just has them in your hand, which we don't worry about right now. But I just usually have the kid, hold their hand out like that. I put a bunch of bobby pins in and we call it good. All right, so head down. So this is what the bun looks like right now. I'm gonna put one more in and then I'm just gonna go straight to the hairnet. Haley, in that blue tub is another hairnet. Will you grab me one? So see, it's got some flyaways a little bit. It's a little loosey-goosey, but we can fix that right away with the hairnet that Haley's going to bring me. Yep. And again, put it over, twist it. If your kiddo's got thin hair, you're probably gonna have to twist it like 3 or 4 times. Twist, round, twist, round. Oh look, we got it 5 times. Twist, round. And there you go. Take the extras, pin it to the skull, and you've got yourself a perfect bun that's not going to fly out when they are dancing. And that's the biggest thing with this hairnet too. It's not for a perfection. It's mostly just when they're dancing that you all of a sudden don't have a ponytail. And then it causes a distraction and it's a whole hoopla. So I still have a lot of flyaways again, so I'm just gonna spray her whole head. And then I'm gonna go back to my handy dandy toothbrush. I'm gonna comb it all into the bun. La 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 la. La 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 la. Comb it into the bun, comb it into the bun. Oops, sorry, honey. All right, any extras that I see, like any bigger bumps that I see that I don't like this one right here, I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna flatten it out and put it into the bun. And you see it just kind of disappears under that hairnet. So I would probably do like 1 or 2 more. And then you've got yourself a beautiful bun. And she's gonna shake her head yes. And she's gonna shake her head no. And beautiful, it's staying. Look to the camera, how gorgeous are you? Love it, love it, love it. Little reminder, right side, it's gonna go right here. So right around the bun on the right side. I know I had said left before, but I changed my mind to the right. Do 5 pins, top, bottom, side, 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 side. And that is how you do a beautiful ballet bun. Whoop, whoop.